Hey, how's it going, Sagittarius? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's up? And thanks for joining me today for your May new month reading. So this is going to be a general read, guys. I really hope it resonates and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, see, my hair is getting a little bit out of control with the no haircut rule going on right now. So anyway, what's going on with your hairstyle? Just curious. So I'm gonna jump right in, guys, and thanks so much for all the subscribes. And if you're a subscriber, please remember to tap the notification bell just to make sure that my videos come across your YouTube feed. So guys, I'm gonna jump right in. I think I said that already. It's first thing in the morning and I tend to be a bit of a babbler, so let me shuffle the deck, the Witch's Tarot, a couple more times, and then we'll look at your first card, which is asking you to take a closer look at this. I'm being guided to just flip over and let's have a look at the bottom of the deck for you. So we've got the 10 of Wands, and you know, this card, I actually really like this card for you guys because it's saying that there's some sort of closure coming ahead for you. You might be closer than you think. You know, I think people can tend to give up, especially if it's been a very difficult road or they're just, your expectations are not being met. So you're being asked to take a closer look at how far you've come. And you can see that your goal is right off in the distance. So you want to keep on moving towards it, even if it seems like at some point in time, you know, things have been a little bit backbreaking for you. It's not easy to carry around 10 wands on your back and constantly be the inspiration for other people. But you know, the wands are the fire element, so you're just being encouraged to keep on going. It's super important to look at every step that you've taken and give yourself the acknowledgement and the congratulations for being so strong in sometimes not very easy circumstances. So how many people, hands up, you know, you're kind of like, well, I didn't do very well at that, or I didn't get very good feedback. But look at the other side of it. You're just being asked to look at the other side, you know, put a positive spin on everything that you're doing. Like the advice that I give my friends for themselves is like, how would you talk to your friend if they were coming to you with a problem? And I think people can tend to be so negative with their self-talk. So really start to flip things around and talk to yourself as if you were talking to someone else. So I was just moving the deck and another card came off the bottom. So I'm going to take that says, don't worry so much about this. So you've got the Page of Pentacles. So you really just don't have to worry about money so much. Money is coming in for you. There's going to be constant messages coming in related to money, and you can just see how beautiful, like there's the tree and everything's green and the page is holding up a pentacle. So if it seems like you've been chasing money or success for a while, it is absolutely closer than you think. So don't worry about the financial payoff. Just like really step back, and if you have to write out a journal that says, okay, well, I started here and I did this and I did that and I helped these people along the way, start doing that. Guys, I'm just gonna go on a pause and have a sip of tea quickly, okay? Just one sec. I'm back. Okay, so, I mean, sometimes you can just get caught up in your own head and you're so hard on yourself, Sagittarius. So try not to stress about every little thing and about things being perfect and looking perfect and, you know what I mean, being perfect and the accomplishment. You know, try to enjoy the ride too and understand that money comes and money goes, but it looks like you're coming into a high money cycle with the Page of Pentacles. So you guys are gonna love this card. Beware of this danger. So I got this card in a couple other signs here, and I think this is such good advice. Can be really difficult to learn to do things in moderation. You know, you've got, this is the celebration card with the 9 of Cups and being happy and, you know, taking time out to party and celebrate. But I mean, look at what's going on here. This great big meal. It looks like a ton of shots on the table there. But again, you've got somebody in green. So I'm seeing that you're really surrounded by a lot of abundance right now. Just be careful not to overdo it. You know how And you've probably got someone in your family, if it isn't you, that always eats too much at family dinners, and then they're just KO'd, you know, oh, I've got to go lay on the couch, and then they just unzip their pants, and that's like, ugh, mortifying. But you know what I mean? And it's just like, and then what? You're done, right? And it's the same with any other sort of what you could call a vice, or something that is very fun to do. Like if you do too much of it, if you work out too much, if you eat too much, if you smoke too much, if you drink too much, you know, it's just, your body pays a price for it. Probably the people around you pay a price for it, because, I mean, nobody wants to be around an overindulger, especially if it's a constant thing. So really remember all things in moderation, and remember that when you have a lack of ambition, discipline can take over. So just like be very careful about that. You know, watch the late nights if you need, you know, your 8 hours of beauty sleep. So I think this is a really interesting card. It's like, have fun but stay safe. So let's see, hold tight to this, you guys. I love the moon card here for you. This is just like, she's this typical or atypical witchy woman, and she's so magical. And you know, you Sagittarius, you're so beautiful and strong, but I think you could have been sort of patterned into what other people expect from you. So really, especially if you're the ladies on this channel, and of a certain age, you could have been brought up to act a certain way, or, you know, but never lose your wild side. I don't know if you guys ever watched Sex in the City, but like Carrie, like she could never ever, well, I mean, she found lots of men, but nobody to really settle down to and or with. And then she was always so worried that maybe she was just a little bit too wild for somebody to find attractive. And then she realized that she just needed somebody to match her wildness, right? And that's what I'm seeing in this card here for you. Never lose that edge about yourself. Keep your wildness. If somebody can't handle you and your power, and this is for male or female, if they can't handle that, then you've got to be patient enough to wait for somebody that can handle you. You should never have to like dumb yourself down so that other people accept you, unless you need to do that in the work environment or something like that. But my dog is over here being really cute, by the way. So learn to appreciate this, you guys, your strength. This is fantastic. I love this card here for you. You know, you're very, very strong. You don't have to be like almost pinballed by other people's opinion. You don't have to just hide. You don't have to do any of that. I mean, once you start to emerge and be that strong whoever you are, that's when your real tribe comes in. That's when you're going to start attracting more people that match your wild side. And that's what you need in your life. You know, you need people that are going to really set off sparks with you, and then that journey doesn't seem so hard anymore because you've got people that really understand you around you, you know. But like, don't go crazy. But you know what I mean? It's just, you have to let your hair down, Sag, and learn to appreciate the strength that lies within you, and you know, the magic of all the generations that came before you. And especially if you have any sort of is it called travelers now? But you know what I'm talking about, like gypsies, Romany, if you have any sort of that kind of background, like really embrace it, because it's going to take you somewhere. So the next card says to stop pursuing this. So we've got the Star card, and this card always asks you to remain hopeful, but there could be some goal that you guys have set for yourself that might just be completely impossible to attain. So I really think it's important, if you're aiming for something, you have to kind of make sure that it's attainable for you. And I absolutely think that you guys can do anything that you want. But I'm getting the words here from my guides here, but do it within reason and understand that things will happen with the flow of the universe. So maybe it's just about timing. You know how sometimes when you meet somebody and they could be a romantic partner, but things don't work out and you guys go your separate ways, everything else was there. It was the chemistry, but it's sometimes just the timing. So stop pushing the universe to work on your own timeline is what I'm seeing here. And you just have to keep your aura uplifted and be strong and be, expectant of what the universe can deliver. And just remember that you are a magician, and you can use your intuition to get you to the place where the timing is right for you, but you can't force it. So you will have to keep going on your journey and just wait for the divine and perfect window of timing to open itself for you. And then you can sneak through it. So let's see, seek this. Just like a beautiful card here for you, Sagittarius, just to remember exactly who you are. As a child, how you felt. And I'm seeing that wild sense of freedom again coming through. Like, children are so abandoned. They don't have any they only know boundaries when they're introduced or when they're taught to them or imposed on them. So you really don't have any boundaries except the ones that you have accepted from others. So just keep on seeking your wild side, you guys. This is a time where you can really access your incredible magic. I'm seeing like this is going to be a beautiful time for you guys in May, where you can just sort of, almost like release the hounds of Sagittarius, right? And just like embrace who you really are and let your magic like sort of, and I'm getting the word ooze, but that's gross. Set your magic free out into the universe and see how it responds to you, and just watch for things coming back with the Page of Pentacles and the abundance that will be available to you when you drop your guard. Like, truly drop your guard and find your tribe, so you have people that embrace you once you do that. So you have a very powerful reading. So get connected to who you really are, embrace your inner child, and just like let your magic flow and watch it come back, multiplied. Whew. Good one. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.